SNJ T-6 Texan World War II trainer is Mr. John Collver. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Captain John Collver and Wardog, his North American SNJ-5 T-6 Texan, and their salute to the 250th anniversary of the United States Marine. I've had the pleasure of filling audiences across the West Coast for 43 years. It all began in 1982 at the Porterville, California Moonlight Fly-In. Here comes John from your ride in the SNJ. John has had the pleasure of flying for major military air shows, including Air Force bases like Edwards and Nellis, Naval Air Station, El Centro, and Livermore, and Marine Corps Air Station, El Toro, Panama, and Yuma. John and Wardog will be performing the President George H.W. the San Diego Aerospace American Air Show. Other noteworthy civilians. Air shows have included Watsonville, San Francisco Fleet Week, and the 50th anniversary of the Global Meet Bridge. Of particular interest, John and Wardog included the three performances today as part of a 5-day-a-week air show put on by the Walt Disney Company off the Surfers area in Long Beach, California. Some of the smallest, such as Heller Museum's biggest little air show. They have flown air shows over water, including Catalina, Huntington Beach, San Francisco's Fleet Week, and the USS Hornet. Include racing, jet trucks and other jet vehicles, circling skydivers, and serving as backup case plane for the Reno Air Race. Clear highlights have included flying aerobatic formation with other T-6s in a pair of 6s and with a P-51 Mustang as a member of the North American team. He has achieved high rankings in their Gold Cup Championship. He also continued to advance his career when at age 26, he formed his own aerobatic training school out of Hawthorne, California. 2 years later, inspired by his father, a World War II veteran, John began flying Wardog. He first flew his first air show in Wardog in Porterville in 1982. He was flying as a photograph with Airport Grumman, where he flew everything from turboprops to jets. And Northrop Grumman became a captain who flew many notable people such as aviation icon, Brigadier General Chuck Yeager, and Wardog, John flew Louis POW, made famous, of course, by the book and the movie Unbroken. Among the more than 50 different types of aircraft John has flown are the Goodyear Blimp Columbia and television's Airwolf helicopter. John and Wardog have been featured in film and numerous national and international publications. And the Wardog has 1,500 performances. John coming out right in the big flying storm sweep. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the World War II training aircraft. John is having a maneuver across the skies of Southern California. A measure of respect, John carries the field of aerobatics. He's designated as one of the airshow industry's aerobatic competency examiners, or ACE examiners, entrusted with ensuring the competency of other aerobatic performers. John has served on the board of airshow events, including the Torrance and Hawthorne airfares, and assisted in organizing the Salinas Air Show and the Travis Air Force Air Show. he organized flights for the 60th anniversary of the Pearl Harbor and to commemorate the Doolittle Raider operation for the San Diego Air and Space Museum. John is well known for his smooth, masterful control of Wardog. Many of the maneuvers you are seeing here are the combat maneuvers taught to our aviators during World War II. Unlike fighter aircraft, the T-6 is underpowered for its weight, and although the moves appear effortless, they require a high degree of skill and planning to fly in the airshow environment. John's plane Wardog is an SNJ-5 Texan built in Dallas, Texas in December of 1944. She was based in Orange County, California at Marine Corps Air Station El Toro, on property known today as the Great Park. Wardog belongs to BMT-2 Training Squadron. The WD painted on Wardog's tail stands for Walt Disney. Walt Disney designed the bull, a red bull with small wings, used as the Air Toro base mascot. In reciprocation, the Marines painted Walt Disney's initials WD on the aircraft based at El Toro. When John acquired Wardog, he chose to restore her to her original landscape El Toro days. The green stripes on the wings designate her as an instrument trainer. In 1946, after serving at El Toro, she was reassigned to serve at Marine Corps Air Station Miramar. Later, she was assigned to the Naval Training Command, where she was used for carrier qualifications aboard the USS Cabot off the coast of Pensacola, Florida. In 1950, Wardog was retired from the Navy and sent to Japan to serve in the Japanese Defense Force. After several years of service with the Japanese, Wardog was retired and was literally scrapped instead when they were purchased by civilians in the U.S. John helped her with the restoration and eventually became her sole owner. John's performance today consists of speeds of 60 to over 200 miles an hour at altitudes from the surface of 3,000 feet. Wardog is powered by a 600 horsepower Pratt & Whitney R1340 radial engine with a supercharger. She has a wingspan of 42 feet, top speed of 250 miles an hour, and again weighs in at over 5,800 pounds. The propeller is only 108 inches long. That distinctive sound you hear coming from Wardog is the sound of the propeller tips actually going supersonic or breaking the speed of sound. North American T-6 Texan was designed as an advanced fighter trainer in 1938. In World War II, pilots started training on the primary trainer, the Stearman, then moved to the advanced trainer, the T-6, and eventually the fighter aircraft, like the B-51 Mustang. The T-6 Texan trained more military pilots than any other airplane in history. It gave the best possible training in all types of tactics, from ground strafing to bombardment and aerial dogfighting. Some of the equipment found on the T-6 include bomb racks, blind instrumentation, standard cameras, and 30 caliber fixed and flexible guns. During the Korean War, the U.S. Air Force and Marine Corps used the plane as forward air controllers. And during the Vietnam War, the French used the T-6 for a light attack aircraft. More than 15,000 examples were produced. The last model was produced in early 1950s. In the early days of the Blue Angels, they used the T-6 SNJ like Wardog. It was painted yellow and called Wardog. During simulated dogfighting, the Blue Angels used their F-6F Hellcats to shoot her down. Today has bestowed a great honor on the T-6 Texan by naming its current state-of-the-art trainer the T-6 Texan 2. At this time, will all current military and veterans please raise your hand? All current military and veterans, please raise your hand. Everyone else, please put your hands together to thank our military veterans for their service. John and Wardog, salute you. We all thank you for the freedoms we enjoy and the many sacrifices you have made. Thank you. From the right, John and Wardog, coming around out in a nice around roll. Again, he makes us look Again, the great demonstration by John Collver and Wardog, the SNJ from World War II. T-6 a national treasure.